Okay, good morning, teacher and friends. We are from Group 1, Design and Organizational Behavior. We are going to present about our project proposal. In the case of diversity in KMK, Santo Ignatius Loyola ITS. So here is our group member. We have Hanina, Putri, me Enrico, Arsita, and Dipa. Next, we have number 1, which is introduction.
Background. An organization is a place that is formed by a group of people who have the same goals, vision, and mission to do something good. Most of the organizations that we know have differences in each member or individual who is part of the organization. This difference is what we call as diversity. Diversity itself is often the root of lots of problems, both between internal and external parties in the organization. There are many types of organizational diversity, such as differences in social background, culture, age, origin, religion, and many more. In almost every kind of organization, there have been many problems. Some of them are serious enough to have a negative impact on the organization involved. However, we cannot forget the fact that this diversity can also bring positive things if all members can respect all of the diversity that exists. On the other hand, the role of management that is applied in the organization is the main tool in shaping an organizational environment that is conducive and ethical in understanding the diversity in the organization. Therefore, this paper was created to analyze deeply the existence of diversity, its impact, and how to overcome this in a religious organization, which is KMK. Research question number 1. How was the diversity at KMK Ignatius Loyola ITS? Number 2. How to unify the diversity that exists in at KMK ITS? Number 3. What are the impacts of the diversity related to all activities at KMK ITS? Number 4. How is the current cabinet going to cope with the increasing diversity of new scholars during the online period? Research purposes. Number 1. Knowing the diversity that exists at KMK ITS. Number 2. Knowing how to unify the diversity that exists at KMK ITS. Number 3. Knowing the impacts of the diversity related to all activities at KMK ITS. Number 4. How the current cabinet is coping with the increasing diversity of new scholars during the time period.
Okay, the next one is I will explain it about a brief description about KMK ITS. The first one is about the history. So, Keluarga Mahasiswa Katolik or KMK is one of the TPK ITS which was established in 1995, and KMK was founded by a group of ITS Catholic students who needs a place to continue to explore and deepen and channel their spiritual side into the form of spiritual service. There is a sentence which says that iman tanpa perbuatan adalah sia-sia. So because of that, KMK is held as a form of services action or action to cultivate the spiritual of students. And KMK specialized in gathering all Catholic students from all departments in ITS. And KMK ITS bears the name of a venerated Catholic saint, which is who is Saint Ignatius Loyola, who is known for his quotes "Admirem Dei Gloriam," meaning for the greater glory of God. Okay, there are the division in KMK to do all the activity. The first one is BPH or Badan Pengurus Harian. They perform all sorts of leading, controlling, planning, and organizing to the staff in another divisions. And the second division is internal. They create a suitable environment for the members so they can feel comfortable being in KMK. And the third one is external, and they maintain good relation with all of external stakeholders to generate the mutual benefits. And next is KWU. They look for ways to generate funds for KMK's activities. And next is Kominfo. They share information regarding to KMK to all members by its social media like Instagram, Line Official, and Facebook, and many more. And the last division is PSDM. They give training and share spiritual value to all of the members in KMK. Okay, the next one is the logo description. So the logo is on the left side. The first is the wheels or roda bergerigi. It symbolizes engineering, hard work, and ITS identity. And the cross, it symbolizes the Catholic identity, the Catholic spirit, and as the foundation of life for the KMK itself. And the third is about the light. It is a light which is represent of Jesus Christ, or lights that comes from Christ himself. And the last is ribbon, the writing container for Saint Ignatius. Okay, next is about the vision and the mission. The vision is making KMK Saint Ignatius Loyola ITS as a home for its residents and maintains a close relation with external parties of KMK Saint Ignatius Loyola ITS. And the mission is, there are 4 missions. The first one is providing a place for self-development for the member of KMK ITS, maintain good relation with internal stakeholders, implement a structured organizational management system in the management of KMK ITS, and the last one is maintain good relation also with external stakeholders of KMK ITS.
Okay, the next chapter 2 is literature review. The first one is definition of organization and diversity. According to some experts, such as Robin, organization is a consciously coordinated social unit with a creatively identifiable boundary which works on a relatively continuous basis to achieve a common goal or a group of goals. And the next is diversity. Diversity is a condition in society where there are many differences in various fields. Diversity is a process regarding the recognition of differences shown through action. Okay, there are levels of diversity. The first one is surface level diversity. Surface level diversity is a comparison in type of sex, race, ethnicity, age, or disability, which does not always reflect a method of thinking or feeling, but can lead to certain stereotypes. The next one is the deep level diversity. The diversity of different levels of comparison is comparison in values, characters, and work preference that become progressively more meaningful in ensuring concurrent similarities continue to understand a person more deeply.
And then sources of diversity. There are several things that become the background for the emergence of diversity that occur in organization. And it can be said that this background is the source or the basis for the formation of diversity. The background is divided into 2 categories. There are secondary and primary. In primary categories such as age, race, ethnic, gender, quality, and physical ability, and sexually orientation. In secondary categories such as education, income, religion, geography, behavior, and others. And then advantage of diversity. An organization must be managed properly, which make diversity into the competitive advantage so as to bring long-term benefits. There are 6 dimensions in which the presence of cultural diversity and effective management can bring about a competitive advantage. And 6 dimensions such as cost, manage, resource, marketing, creativity, problem solving, and organizational flexibility. And then new paradigm for dealing with diversity. There are 3 ways that organization can handle diversity. The first one, the discrimination and fairness paradigm, consists of an organization ignores the differences of its individual so as to provide equal opportunities for its individual. And then organizations do not expect diversity influencing the performance and culture of the organization. And second one is the access and legitimation paradigm, such as respect its individual difference, and then associating individual character with other individual character. And the last, do not understand the capability and way of integration in the organization. And the last, the learning and effective paradigm, such as provide equal opportunities for each individual, believe in difference, but learn and grow from them. And the last, relate diversity to company approach.
Okay, so here is our research flowchart in the conducting the collecting of the data. We have the first one is preparation, and then we form research question and purposes, and then we form data collecting method, and then we do the data processing, data analysis, and we do a conclusion from it, and we finish the. Okay, here is our data collecting method. So we have two methods that we use to collect our data for the research purposes. First one is interview. So we have done an interview using online media, which is Google Meet, with the head of KMKITS himself, which is Steve Armando, on 21st April 2021. So the question that we asked to the head of KMK, Steve Armando, is how was the diversity at KMK ITS, how to unify the diversity, and what are the impacts of the diversity related to all activities, and how is the current cabinet going to cope with the increasing diversity of new scholars during the online period. And then the second method is we use is observation. So two of our group member, which is Putri and myself, are actually members of the KMK ITS. So we conduct an individual observation for a month, which starts from March until April, so we can better understand how the diversity works around KMK ITS. Okay, that's all for our presentation today. Sorry if we make some mistake or we say things that we shouldn't. Thank you for listening to our presentation.